Turner community, we've had a great first quarter of the 23-24 school year. We appreciate you taking some time to check out the progress we've made toward our 5 strategic planning goals this year. All of these updates are available on our district website, so you can track our progress over time, and the full plan is available there as well. We're looking forward to a great rest of the first semester, and again, thank you for checking out our work.
I'm just going to remind you, we focus on curriculum clarity, rigorous instruction, and personalized learning. So in the area of curriculum clarity, our biggest curriculum implementation this year is in secondary English language arts. Our secondary ELA teachers attended a Springboard Initial Institute and also a follow-up institute to work on the best implementation of that curriculum resource. The follow-up session they had really focused on how to scaffold so all students could access the rigorous level of this new curriculum. We are also implementing Benchmark Phonics in kindergarten. Benchmark Phonics is a research-based phonics program that we adopted, and we will matriculate up, so we will adopt in first grade and second grade in the coming year. The kindergarten mapping team did come in and work on implementation and prepared supporting materials this first quarter. Our literacy lead team also participated in demonstrations of various assessment systems for dyslexia screening. Our current tools are not all part of a comprehensive system, so the team wanted to look at a more comprehensive system, and so we will make a selection and hope to pilot it in the coming spring. In the area of rigorous instruction, we have had a consultant with Great Minds, Jana Stockstill, come in, and she's been working with 5th grade, 7th and 8th grade teachers on their implementation of Eureka Math Squared. Those grades were selected because they saw the least amount of growth in our initial year of adoption, so we wanted to make sure that our implementation was correct there. We also presented the new state graduation requirements to the high school staff and requested volunteers to work on establishing some of our structures for post-secondary assets, and that team will begin meeting monthly here second quarter. In the area of personalized learning, we implemented IXL, which is a prescriptive math program at the middle school and high school, so students complete their individual prescription in mathematics during seminar or at the middle school during bear time. We have scheduled a training for instructional coaches on how to better use EQUIP data, which is our math assessment data from Eureka Math Squared, to guide intervention, and then they will train the interventionists and the classroom teachers on how to use those resources better to fill individual student gaps. We also launched our new managed assessment platform, Performance Matters, which we purchased last year but are implementing first quarter of this year. In addition to all of that work, kind of covering all 3 areas, teachers began working in their cohort groups on various topics related to all student achievement strategies in the strategic plan. So some of those topics cover inquiry strategies in the classroom, goal setting with students, letters training, collaborative strategies in the classroom, building collective efficacy among your teacher team, understanding bias, better implementing Eureka Math Squared, and also Springboard implementation, which again is our new ELA resource.
Hi, I'm Chad Cross, Curriculum Administrator at Turner Elementary and a member of the Employee Support Strategic Planning Committee. Our efforts to intentionally hire and recruit a diverse workforce have continued. In quarter 1, administrators have attended career fairs at Northwest Missouri State, Missouri State University, University of Central Missouri, Kansas University, Emporia State, and Pittsburgh State. Our first Learn to Teach student, Stephanie Basurto, graduated from Avila University this past spring and is flourishing in her first year teaching at Oak Grove. Our successful efforts in this area have us excited about the future as we continue to work on building a staff that best represents our students and community. We've also continued our work to cultivate a positive professional learning culture for all employees through support, recognition, and an organized and purposeful mentoring program. We have continued our onboarding and mentor and buddy programs for classified and certified staff. We continue to have scheduled onboarding meetings for staff hired throughout the school year and adjust as needed. We've also continued to recognize employees that have been nominated by colleagues, students, and the community members with our monthly Pride Award. This year, we kicked off a new 2-year rotation for 19 self-selected cohorts, which are led by district staff members most knowledgeable in those areas. Overall, the Employee Support Committee has experienced a successful start to the 23-24 school year.
I have your quarter 1 update for Community Connection. This year's Back to School Bash was a success. Last year we had 9 community organizations, and this year we had 18 organizations there ready to help families and answer any questions and connect them to resources. Our Turner Early Childhood continues to host their popular Toddler Tuesday events. A main highlight for them this quarter was the installation of the book vending machine at the 6th grade academy. This was made possible through a partnership with various literacy organizations in Kansas City. The purpose of the book vending machine is to make sure that our families have access to books, especially the ones that live further away from the Turner Library. We had several student groups do various community service projects during the first quarter. Our soccer and cross-country teams volunteered at the Hub Food Pantry. Our K-Club volunteered at the Elderberries Luncheon. Volleyball students volunteered at Turner Community Garden. And some of our elementary schools started doing a food drive for another local pantry. Luke continues to call new families and send a follow-up new family welcome guide. This year we are also adding in a follow-up call that he's going to make a couple weeks later to check in and answer any questions that parents have. We look forward to quarter 2.
Hi, I'm Kara Pack and I'm here with your quarter 1 update. It's hard to believe that the first quarter of school is already over. The positive learning and work environment has been focusing on our strategic plan goals. Strategy 1 is to build high expectation through a shared belief in the ability of students, staff, and the community to positively influence school outcomes. This quarter, all teachers had the opportunity to participate in peer observations. This helps build collaboration and trust amongst staff members. Our second strategy is to be a school district that is supportive of all students, teachers, and community members. The Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Committee is meeting monthly. The majority of buildings have increased to 2 representatives per building. DEI representatives then meet with the principals after each meeting. Building principals meet with our DEI consultants to establish each building's needs. We also saw a variety of celebrations for Hispanic Heritage Month in all of our buildings. Our third strategy is a school district that recognizes and supports students' social-emotional wellness. We are continuing our partnership with Vibrant Health and Kinship Navigation. Our Communities That Care survey was administered in grades 6, 8, 10, and 12, as well as our Signs of Suicide screener at the secondary level. As we enter the second quarter of this year, we will continue to focus on our goals for a positive learning and work environment.
I'm Chris Crockett, Supervisor of Facilities, and I'm going to provide the update for the Q1 strategic plan. Strategy 1, focusing on technology. We have completed new interactive display installations at Junction Elementary, Turner 6th Grade Academy, Turner Middle School, and Turner High School. We are currently in the planning phase of having new displays installed at Oak Grove Elementary over winter break, leaving only Turner Elementary and Midland Trail to be completed over summer break 2024. We are still in the initial phase of evaluating our existing phone system district-wide. That will ramp up more in the spring of 2024. Strategy 2, focusing on transportation. Safety Vision software has been installed on and is operational on all of our routed buses. This allows district administrators access to our transportation videos from their desktops, whereas in the past it required a lot more effort and time. Ride 360 is being utilized by a majority of the district patrons and is almost considered to be fully implemented. Strategy 3, focusing on facilities as a whole. We're in the planning phase of our 2023-24 CIP, which is the Capital Improvement Plan, which a majority of the projects will happen in the summer of 2024. We are taking our time to be as thorough as possible while evaluating the most impactful projects to wrap up our remaining bond budget from the 2019 bond referendum and our capital budget from the 23-24 school year. See you all in the second quarter.